Transfer rumours, news, Man United closing on Matheus Cunha. Manchester United are closing in on the signing of Wolverhampton Wanderers forward Matheus Cunha, while Real Madrid are closing on the signing of Benfica left-back Álvaro Carreras. Join us for the latest transfer news, rumours and gossip from around the globe. Trending rumours. Manchester United are closing in on the signing of Wolverhampton Wanderers forward Matheus Cunha, according to Fabrizio Romano. The Brazilian has scored 17 goals and provided 6 assists in 34 games for a side who have spent the majority of the season battling relegation. He was linked with a move to Arsenal in January, but signed a new deal with a release clause of around £62.5 million inserted, and United have reportedly agreed terms on a move. Real Madrid are closing on the signing of Benfica left-back Álvaro Carreras, says Cope. The former Manchester United defender had a clause in his contract which allowed the Premier League side to re-sign him for around €20 million, but that expired in January, and now the Spain under-21 international is set to move to Madrid for a fee of between €30 million to €50 million. Cristiano Ronaldo has received an offer from a Brazilian club ahead of the Club World Cup, according to Marca. While it is unclear which side has made the bid for the Portugal veteran, it is reportedly a major offer including significant contributions from outside investors. The 4 Brazilian clubs who are taking part in next month's inaugural expanded tournament in the United States are Palmeiras, Flamengo, Fluminense and Botafogo. Ronaldo's current club Al Nassr have endured a difficult season, with no titles and a failure to qualify for next season's Asian Champions League. The 40-year-old forward has scored 97 goals in 109 games since joining the Saudi club in 2023. Liverpool have opened talks with Bournemouth about the signing of left-back Milos Kerkez, says Fabrizio Romano. The 21-year-old Hungary international is keen to move on and wants to join Liverpool, with a fee of around £40 million mooted. Kerkez has scored 2 goals and put in 5 assists in 39 matches this season, and he should arrive to replace Andy Robertson on the left flank. Serie A table toppers Napoli are considering moves for Liverpool's Darwin Núñez and Lille's Jonathan David this summer, according to Calciomercato. The Serie A giants are in the market for a new striker, and both Núñez and David are available. Canada international David will be out of contract with Lille next month after scoring 109 goals in 232 games across 5 years with the French club. Meanwhile, Liverpool are expected to allow Núñez to leave after 40 goals in 141 games across 3 years since his €75 million move from Benfica. Expert take. ESPN's Mark Ogden on how Man United have already missed their chance to sign Álvaro Carreras on the cheap. Real Madrid are in pole position to sign Carreras from Benfica when the transfer window opens, due to Manchester United missing their chance to add the 22-year-old left-back to Ruben Amorim's squad in January. Carreras spent time at both Real and United as a teenager, but United snapped him up as a 16-year-old in 2020 after he had spent 3 years in the Real Academy. However, having failed to make the breakthrough at Old Trafford after loan spells Preston North End and Granada, the young defender completed a move worth €6 million with €3 million add-ons to Benfica last summer following a successful loan at Estadio de Luz last season. As part of the deal to Benfica, United inserted a clause in which they would be able to re-sign Carreras in the January transfer window for €20 million, but despite his progress with the Portuguese giants, United opted to seal a €30 million deal for Lecce's Patrick Dorgu instead. Sources have told ESPN that the clause has now expired and United are no longer able to sign Carreras for €20 million, paving the way for Real to complete a deal worth as much as €60 million for the player in time for the FIFA Club World Cup next month. If he completes a move to Real, Carreras will become the second player to join the Spanish club after gaining first-team experience at Preston. David Beckham, who joined Real from United in 2003, played 5 games for Preston as he attempted to make his senior breakthrough at Old Trafford in 1995. Other rumors. Wrexham are ready to let legendary striker Paul Mullen leave as free agent, despite the fact he has a contract until 2027, ahead of their promotion to the Championship. Alan Nixon. Arsenal, Manchester United and Chelsea have chasing Sporting CP striker Victor Gyökeres ahead of this summer, and a fee of €65 million will get a deal done. Gyökeres, 26, lifted the Primera Liga title this season and was asked about his future after Saturday's win over Benfica, but replied, "I'm still here. I don't know what's going to happen. Nobody can predict the future." Fabrizio Romano. Barcelona and Manchester United have both made offers to sign Aston Villa goalkeeper Emiliano Martinez. The Argentina international, 32, was visibly emotional after Villa's final home game of the season against Tottenham on Friday and could be allowed to leave as Villa looked to keep in line with Premier League's PSR rules. D Sports. Real Madrid are looking at AC Milan midfielder Tijjani Reinders as an eventual replacement for Luka Modric, 39, but the deal would cost them at least €70 million. Defensa Central. However, incoming coach Xabi Alonso has asked Madrid to extend Modric's contract by one more season. Alonso believes Modric remains an important leader in the dressing room, and the player would be willing to accept another year with reduced playing time. Radio Marca. Bayern Munich winger Leroy Sané, 29, is out of contract at the end of the season, but the club are confident that he might stay and sign a new deal. Bild.